Okay, then pepperoni, same thing. And you're just gonna repeat this process until you get there. Right? So click on image, click on change image, search for the type of pizza. This one, Supreme, kind of usually has a whole bunch of different names, so you might have to just put general and then look for the one that seems like Supreme. Right? And then again, click change image, sub. And we have a pizza website. Now, of course, I can go through, make them look a little bit nicer, right? Get this edges up a little bit more. But this is a workable website for a pizza restaurant. Okay. So our menu page is done. Our contact page is done. Of course, we don't have our information because we this business doesn't exist. But same thing here. We can move these things around, we can drag them so that they're a lot more well put together. And as y'all see, I am doing that. Right? I'm pushing everything up. I'm grabbing it and pushing it up. Grabbing it and pushing it up. Grabbing it and pushing it up. So I'm not having as much white space. And then using these arrows to push these up. And we're just going to put Kahana since we're based in Columbus area and might as well. So if you click on the map and it says manage location, you could actually change it, the address to Gahanna or Columbus, Ohio. So we're going to put Columbus. And you can also see if you click the paintbrush, you can change the color. So not as important, but it is an option. Okay. And then on our home page, so again, to navigate between the pages, make sure you click the pages button, third one on your left, and then click the page so you don't mess up anything. You actually can then add different things or change your colors. Nothing to note is on your pages, everything's controlled from the pages button. So if you click the third one, if home is capitalized, then contact and menu should be capitalized. Since we are capitalizing home, we're going to just capitalize these. And usually you're just going to call it the name. You're not going to put page after it. See? So now all of these are together. Also note, anytime you click on anything, this paintbrush is designed. This gives you the ability to change the color. So if you click that, then click customize design, you can actually change the colors of certain sections. Menu is the only one of the few ways where you're gonna have menu container and menu items. It used to be as complicated, but they changed it. You can actually go in to your menu items and change your text color and your fonts. And so usually if you had a logo, you might want to change these colors. Okay. And again, you can change these alignments. You can change your font. So if you click twice, you can change the font to something different. right? You can get kind of jazzy with it. So that part is up to you. So in this case, I'm going to delete dinner menu. And if you want to move multiple things up at the same time, you're going to actually highlight it. So you'll click the whole area that you want to move up, and then you'll move it up. Again, you can go one by one. That is up to you. In this case, I actually want to change your background. So click on change background, click on image, and we're going to click pizza. We're going to look for a better image. Again, better is to the eye of the beholder. So you might like that picture, you might not. You kind of got to play with it. And that's it. We've gotten our website. So we got our homepage. Right? With our initial pizza image. We tell them about us, learn more. We have our contact info. We have our contact. And we have our menu. And that's how you do a simple desktop website. Notice we did not mobile optimize this. We just did this for desktop. However, if you did want to do more on the mobile section, you would simply click on back to editor. You would click on this phone icon up here. And then you would move these things around to just fit in the phone section. So there's a little bit more work on the mobile, right? Because you need to then go and make sure it fits to the phone section. But it's for the most part just moving things around, making sure you're sizing it up for the phone. This is not required for today's lesson, but I wanted to make sure that y'all at least knew where was that. Again, it's a lot of just pulling things, eyeballing it, making sure it looks decent for the phone. So it's not like you're redesigning the entire site, but you are, going to have to go into things, maybe hide some things that aren't necessary, and make sure it just looks nice on the phone. As you'll notice, one of the great things with sections is that it does most of the work for you. So there's not too much that you're having to do, right? Or moving some things around. Same thing here. Click on pages on the left, then go to these sections. But everything's for the most part already formatted where it needs to be. There's nothing I need to do on the menu page. The contact page, you can keep this as it is. Usually, I would personally want to click on the text and center everything just because it is a phone. But that's personal preference. That's not required. You don't have to do that. I just personally think it looks nicer. But again, it's a personal preference. There's no rule saying, there's a yay or nay way of doing it. But I feel like if you're on the phone and things aren't taking as much space, everything else isn't justified to the left or right, then you should just center it because that's just what I believe. But again, there's no rule saying you have to do that. So I just want to make sure that's clear. And that's it. Y'all let us know if y'all have any questions and enjoy making your pizza website. Okay then. See y'all soon.